Well, how's it going, Kingsman? Welcome back to the battlefield. Are you guys ready for another battle? Now, this one is a Aspern-Essling map, which I have actually not seen in, man, it feels like it's been forever. It's been at least half a year since I've actually seen this map played on. Very fun map, very tough, for the attackers. And actually not even just the attackers, but the defenders here. So you have the Imperials, who are the Napoleonic clan, going against the RC with one substitute from the Buck and Ball clan. Obviously they are, using the cores. I believe they are, oh man, are they 1809? I gotta remember. I think it was, gosh, I can't remember now. 1809, I think. But, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so the French, you can see you have Eugene, you have the Saxons with Bernadotte here. Wow, you already had some cavalry already getting killed here. Austria is rolling over this cavalry. They farmed them into almost oblivion. Oh, some artillery in danger too. Oh, Bernadotte is in huge trouble here. Yeah, Austria is making some big plays. Artillery actually getting some canister off, but that's about as much as they are going to be able to do before they get rolled over the tidal wave. He does have some more cavalry, and Bernadotte does have a very good Saxon cav. I'm just really worried he's going to lose it all right here. And that would be a huge disaster. However, Austria is immediately going to get out of there. Like I said, though, Bernadotte's 7-pointer holding the town, Eugene on the other side, and then you, of course, have Messina, and then the Grand Army, the Imperial Guard with not Napoleon. That's right, who needs Napoleon? And of course, ooh, they have some Ledoux, so they have really good cavalry. Some very good armies here for the French already. Now, one of the towns may be held by Bernadotte, but the other one is definitely held by the Austrians. Now, Austrians seem quite content to roll right into the French. Eugene has quite the army though, so he hopefully will be able to hold that flank, while the rest of the Messina will push up to reinforce Bernadotte. Bernadotte trying to hold this side. Now, the curious part's going to be where the Austrians plan on attacking here. So we have, it looks like one Austrian army here, two here, and another one right here. Artillery is, of course, going to be set up. This is going to become a huge shooting range for artillery on both sides. Now, Austria is going to probably try to use that to their advantage as best they can. I haven't seen any concentration in force yet, but it does look like Messina is going towards the center. We are starting to see some of the Austrians making their appearance, although it doesn't look like they're actually pushing forward. They're actually mobilizing in the opposite direction. We do have a lot of cavalry, though, that's going to start scouting. I wouldn't be surprised if the coalition is planning on moving over here towards this Austrian player, concentrating, maybe even focusing down Eugene and killing him. Now, it does look like Eugene is going to be going in for this LOC here. Austria going to throw some grenadiers into the LOC. Not going to make things too easy. Even Austrian grenadiers rushing real close here towards Eugene's lines. Oh, that is brutal. Now we do have, oh my gosh, they broke them. The shock to morale, guys. They took such a high percentage of losses over a short period of time, it actually broke them. This is bad. Eugene's going to have to fall back here, guys. They are going to get slaughtered unless they can reform here. Now he's going to fall back. Austria may even go for a bayonet charge. Now he's going to use his dragoons to probably try to save his army, but Austria keeps forming squares. And he does form a square, but a nice charge juking out this square. Anything to get that infantry to safety. That's exactly what he's trying to do. He is running away. Austria obviously will try to chase him down. This is how you retreat, though. You keep your cavalry nearby. Keep them safe. Man, Austria's on the warpath. France does have some very good quality infantry here, though. Look at this. They have their grenadiers in the front lines. They've only lost one infantry so far. I'm surprised the rest of his army isn't mobilizing whatsoever. Nothing else really happening over here, just in case, you know, you're worried I was going to miss something. We even have the Grenadiers. Oh, they're going to so die. This is too danger close. They are too close. Oh, they're going to... Yikes. Oh, that's so bad. Yeah, France is in big trouble here, guys. France is in huge trouble. They are just getting absolutely thrashed by this Austria. Austria has so many forces here. This is obviously where they're going to be pushing. This looks like a Liechtenstein. Oh yeah, look at this. They're going to form up. France holding their ground, so Austria is going to do what they can. Now the Imperial Guard is sending cavalry over. So Austria, maybe with how aggressive they're getting, this may totally shift with the events happening here. But you can see a lot of wavering already. Oh, what? Oh my gosh, we have a Dragoon charging in the back lines. Oh no, Chasseur Cheval charging in the back lines. That is huge, disrupting. And then we have a cav charge here. Austria sending in some cavalry. They're going to be met by some Dragoons of France. This fight is just getting more and more toasty here. Now that Chasseur Cheval did break, probably wasn't going to be able to do too much. But here comes the rest of Austria here. Eugen looks like he's actually starting to curve that flank around. Over here, we do have a bit of a bayonet charge going in here. Looks like France is closing in with melee. He does need a general up here to inspire the men. He does have that cav clashing in. Austria, they are getting charged now by Grenadiers of Eugen. This whole battle is starting to just pop off out of nowhere. Those Dragoons break, but there's more cavalry to take its place. And like I said, the general over here, as France obviously, they're having a little bit of a morale problem here. Over here, all these Grenadiers are just going to make life hell for France. Now this whole side is clashing. We do have Hussars from Austria charging into this French line. Looks like the Imperial Guard trying to save part of this flank. More of Messana pushing over because honestly Eugen is not doing too effective in this fight here. The cavalry and infantry just, yeah, man, Eugen is getting just absolutely pushed back. A lot of routing here. Now we do have more French infantry pushing forward here. A lot of skirms. Bernadotte just holding. In fact, he may start pushing out here on the Austria. Now Austria is going to have to push forward just a little bit here. You see the rest of France trying to push over to maybe help on this side. The Imperial Guard even coming over here. And France is totally retreating here. As in the center, using cavalry to try to stop this Austrian melee as they try to get their infantry away. I mean, they're going to try their best. But we'll see. We'll see if they can actually take this back. They have not gotten the full weight of their army. I like how they're using their cavalry. And I like how aggressive Austria is being on this flank. And it's obviously been paying off, working well for them. Now we do have the Austrians set up in the center here. Not really pushing. They're not really getting too aggressive, surprisingly. And now with Bernadotte pushing on the flank, this may turn the tide. We will see. We will see where the concentration of Austria is. Oh, look at that. More cavalry. Looks like it's going to be charging in against this French line. France just can't stop the cavalry that keeps impacting. Even some heavies, it looks like. Ooh, this artillery. Yeah, Eugen's almost dead, guys. Unfortunately, Eugen's almost dead. Yeah, you see the cav just keeps playing around on this side here.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh man, this mass rout is just, this is why Austria keeps pushing this, guys. It keeps just going against France. All these troops that are routing are just causing more and more men to keep breaking. The cavalry being so persistent. And Eugene's almost entire army is gone already. Alright, and Austria is making a heavy presence now. I do believe there is artillery set up from France. Yeah, we have a 3-gun 12-pounder. It's a nice skirm screen. They have some cavalry, I think, to defend it. Bernadotte's going up against an Austrian skirmisher line. And where's the Imperial Guard? I think it's, yeah, it's kind of sitting back here still. Oh no, this is more of Eugene's troops. Ooh, this actually looks interesting. So we have an entire flank here that could threaten. As Austria's pushing, they're kind of ignoring this whole line. Now, if France gets their cavalry and infantry up, they could actually do some damage here to the French. They got a volley off, it looks like. Oh, nice charges on the flank. Oh, what? France, what happened? That was not a very well executed cav charge, unfortunately.
Sir, our general is under attack.
So you see France is getting mass routed again, but I believe, yeah, the Grenadiers Cheval are ready to go. The rest of Eugene is hiding in the forest, waiting for the mass of Austria to pull back, because Austria's obviously holding fast in the center and letting this flank keep working for them. And it obviously seems to be working quite well. Man, this has been a brutal one-sided fight so far for the French. But now Austria, I think, with the French threatening their line, almost their line of communications, almost entirely behind them. They're obviously going to try to pull back a little bit. They have done the damage they needed to. And now maybe time for the rest of the Austrians. Man, you see Bernadotte way in the back. Not a whole lot still showing to meet them. However, we do have an Austrian shift of forces, probably because there's just skirmishers here. And Bernadotte's infantry, not the greatest quality maybe, but you know, they will do the job. They will definitely do the job with some good cav support. They definitely can push back this Austrian line. Skirmishers trying to take them out, but I don't think they're actually going to lose that many men. Alright, Massena's in the center. He is very fresh, untouched, but so is the Austrian center. Now, France can hope that some of their men do come back. They obviously finally got away from the Austria. However, Austria did have to pull back just because of the threatening flank. But yeah, I mean, Austria's probably going to reconsolidate, maybe try to go for the Messena now. Go for this area. This is still kind of a weak point. Bernadotte's way here on the flank. I'm curious if France is going to be able to hold this. I think they're a little outnumbered here. Looks so beautiful though, you know? Oh man. See all those skirmishers just putting up some fire. And then on the flank here you have Saxony looking to be engaging the Austrian line, who has shifted over to meet them, or he's going to fall back, who knows. They can move quicker than the coalition can, so maybe France is going to just try to do their best to pull the Austrians into multiple different directions at once and then hit them in one area only. This is still a pretty serious attack here. Unless they have heavy cav to back this up, this could not be a very bad predicament for the French. They actually are hurting this cav unit with this artillery. But it looks like Austria is going to start pushing here, guys. So we're going to see some more action here in the center. Messina now is going to be getting attacked. Saxony's just fallen back. I don't think he liked those odds. He's totally, entirely fallen back. He can always use the town, use the cavalry he still has. He has some heavies and some hussars. Austria may try to go and cut him off from the town, but I guarantee you, yeah, L4, they can probably move. He has some slow troops over here, actually. Maybe Austria could cut him off. I'm expecting a bayonet charge. If I was Austria, I'd sneak a unit right here and bayonet charge it. It's worth killing this artillery piece. Look at it. It's pointing point blank down the side. I would use round shot and just fire directly down the side. This is going to be a juicy, juicy artillery shot. I just want to see it. Oh my gosh. Please tell me you're about to fire. Wait, I thought they were about to fire. Uh-oh, they're getting shot at now, but we do have, so these Cavaliers definitely can see artillery in danger. The Austrians think I'm starting to realize it. Here comes some reinforcements, though. Here we go. Oh, the canister was a little too far away, unfortunately. But I like this. Look at this. Yuzhin is back, guys. He is back and kicking still. Has actually a large amount of his forces left. And this time he's staying away from the Austrians. Austria's going to have to make another push somewhere else. They've kind of lost momentum, unfortunately, that they had before against Yuzhin. Not able to pull him up. Oh, yes, we have some heavy cav. Oh, please tell me that we get some juicy cav charges here. That is what I live for. Some infantry and cavalry coordinated attacks. There's enough heavy cav to make everybody happy. And this, ooh, it's getting hit by some artillery. Yeah, they're getting focused down. They definitely got to get themselves out of there. Or advance infantry and cavalry, you know. Either way, this battle seems to have slowed down a little bit. But Austria may be back to try to deal with Yuzhin as he has way... Yep, here they come again. Let's see if Yuzhin reacts the proper way. And what, if you wonder what the proper way is, it's probably to run away. I would say it's to run away from this. Unless they have that Cuirassier or Grenadier Cheval, they gotta run away from this. Their units are too small. It's like the Peninsular Corps. You know, as France, you gotta realize your units are way too small to actually do a ton of damage. Well, some of them are. Not all of them. Alright, that's some good shots off on this Grenadier. Ooh, we have a cav charge. Oh, it's going for the artillery piece. Actually, they ooh. He almost killed his own artillery piece. Oh, we got some skirmishers maybe getting charged. Let's see if these brave Lancers make it. They will not. And one skirmisher probably is going to die here. Only they have light cav to follow it up and go for this grand battery here. This fight's definitely been very slow going here. We have artillery. It looks like going to be charged here. That's unfortunate. Saxony's going to lose their... Bernadotte's going to lose the artillery piece. This artillery, though, guys, it's killing it. I mean, they are shredding up. Now, Austria has a very large gun emplacement here, which I think is actually kind of starting to really hurt. It's forcing this cavalry, which you can see, it started with 138 men. It's totally gone. What is happening here, Austria? What is this? It's a V. You don't do Vs. You don't do Vs. It's not a good formation. You don't have the maximum firepower unless they walk right here and then you have the flank. But having this means that some units can't fire. Oh my gosh. Looks like friendly and enemy fire is really focusing down that Austrian line. Alright, so Austria is reforming. Good. I thought it was... Whew. I really thought they were going to keep a V with artillery at the front. And I was like, man, in theory, like, it probably sounds nice. This is turning into a massive cannonade. See, I'm surprised the heavy cav isn't over here trying to break down this Austria. Now you can see Eugen actually has a bit of a line here, but Austria's looking to try to kill them. But you know, he's being very smart here. He keeps just making distance. You know, there's no Austrian cav to lock this infantry in place. It's gonna be a little tough for the Austrians to catch the French. This artillery is getting some really good shots from that angle. Of course, his Imperial Guard, too. Oh my gosh. The Austrians got to make a move here. They need to either push or fall back from this position. They are just becoming cannon fodder. And you can see Austria looks like they are going to try to go for... Ooh, they actually got some friendly fire there with the cavalry. They did break it. I think my daughter wanted to come in here and hang out. Now, Austria does have some good artillery shots too, so both sides I feel like are just depending on their artillery to kind of win the battle at this point. And it seems to be working in both regards a little bit, at least. This gun emplacement, guys, this is Imperial Guard. It's probably got accuracy and reload skill up the wazoo. It's probably really good. But Austria doesn't seem to know where to attack. I'm not sure where they are going to attack here. They seem to be running out of spots to advance. Actually, maybe there's a concentration here. But if there is, they need to make it fast. Man, the artillery is just destroying Massena's small infantry. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. Well, he saw it, and he's going to pull his men away. And to save his battery, he obviously needs it. It's just one of those weird things, guys, where the skirmishers and artillery are getting most of the kills. Now, we do have a bit of a fight starting to rage in the town with Bernadotte. Oh, his artillery came back. Most of Bernadotte is, well, they're just kind of hanging out. Now, maybe he's going to mobilize them towards the center because they're going to need reinforcements. Austria seems to be shifting a lot of forces towards this side. Like I said, he has a lot of reserve lines here. Alright, so we definitely have a bit more of a artillery or a infantry heavy, and oh, Austria may finally get that artillery piece. Yep, they're gonna get it. Ooh, but at the same time, the cuirassiers, oh man, they hit squares. How unlucky. However, they still use infantry to push up and put a lot of pressure. Now they're probably going to lose that one. But yep, there we go. Nice counter with the carabiniers. Oh, what? They broke? Oh, man. That is so unfortunate. That is a lot of cuirassiers left. France is not doing too hot, guys. And now we have... Man, this is just not going well for France at all. Yushin is making a push here. Now he's got to put a lot of pressure, and obviously he's going to divert some of the forces that were shifting over here to start facing him again. Now Bernadotte is getting into this. Nice charge with the Hussars from Austria. Bernadotte shifting even more and more forces, though, so he can hopefully reinforce this side. Man, Austria is not letting the French get away here. It looks like they're just going to keep charging down more of Macena's troops. And the problem is France does not have a lot of squares. Now, Eugene's doing kind of basically an advanced retreat strategy, and he has this guard artillery helping a little bit, you know, helping ease some of the burden. And they are chewing up this Austrian line. France falling back once again. Oh, it's a bit of a... Wait. Is this an actual engagement, or do they just run them down and kill them? Alright, well, this attack's looking pretty good for Austria right now, guys. In fact, this whole game seems to be doing pretty well for Austria at the moment. We'll see if artillery and cavalry can help out here. Now, Yushin is making a pretty nice encirclement here on the Austrian flank. Even got cavalry. Oh my goodness. Take out that artillery. Look at this. Austria's trying to move their artillery piece. That is beautiful. I guarantee you, he's got to see it. He has to see that. France is going to make their stand here. We even have a cav charge going in. We have... Oh, no. Dude, they keep hitting squares every time. That's got to be so annoying. It's got to be so annoying. An Austria that can form a ton of squares is truly a deadly foe. This slide probably can't form square. Yeah, there's a lot of Austrians left, guys. There's a ton of them left. Artillery still pummeling the side here. Eugene is trying to surround this Austria, and it's not going incredibly well for him. As now Austria, man, look at that. Just so much rolling right into this French army. There's no way France can break this. I don't think they can. It's just too much. Austria can afford to take so many losses in comparison to France. And they even got the guard in the front lines trying to hold here. Oh, do we got a cross it? What is Messina doing with this? Alright. Finally, a good cav charge. Beautifully done. Whose general was killed? Oh, what? Alright, so Austria lost one of their generals. France even, oh my goodness, the counterattack. This is all or nothing. The Grenadier Cheval, you have the Imperial Guard going straight in with Messina backing it up. Look at the impact that made. And it doesn't help that Austria's probably shooting their own troops in the back. Oh, that is what you want to see to tip the scales, guys. Bernadotte even sending some cavalry in, I'm assuming. A flanking charge by the Austrian cav. Holy smokes, this may be it. The tide turner gameplay. I'm starting to see a lot of Austrian routing. For once, this may be finally turning towards the Imperials. The mass rout though, guys, Austria's in huge trouble, so their troops are going to start wavering and breaking just because of their allies breaking. Now, I'm sure you can get a general up here. I don't know which Austrian general broke, but still, that is huge. Now, over on this side, I did miss it, but Austria did break here, I think. Yeah, France went in for the bayonet, and it started breaking the Austrian flank here. Bernadotte hasn't even engaged necessarily, but he still has most of his army, so this is a huge win for the Imperials here. This is a huge break that they needed. However, it does look like Austria is still going to advance here, guys. They know that France, after exerting such a huge attack, they are going to be weak. Most of their cav is going to be exhausted, or it will have routed. And now's their time to counterattack with what reserves they have left. I mean, Eugene's rolling over whatever is left of this Austria in the rear. So it's just a matter of time before a French army is behind you. And even with those heavy losses, France is still retreating, still running away, still fighting by the town. Saxons holding the line. Oh, nice charge with the cavalry here. Man. Oh, Messina, what's he doing? Oh, man, he leads a... Uh-oh. He leads a charming life. Somehow he got himself out of there in time. That's a lot of death and destruction on the field, though, guys. Look at that. And it keeps going. It just keeps going and going and going. You can see it way over there, even. Like, a lot of death and destruction over here. And it just, man. really strung out. Well, even after that win, guys, I don't know if France is going to do this. I mean, they still have 30 minutes left. We can start looking at LOCs, but it's too early to really consider an LOC advantage.
Now they must break.
Man, another general from Austria dead. That is 2 generals who have died. That does not bode well for the Austrian morale. However, French morale looks a lot worse, especially with Massena on the run. Yeah, there he is. Running away still. Look at him. Like, how could you just run away? How could you? Interesting, okay, so Yushin, look at this, his whole force is almost behind the Austrian lines. I think he's trying to go for artillery pieces at this point. And he's farming up a lot of the Austrians to make sure they do not come back. What's left of his army is going to start marching away so as to not get cut off, and what's left of the rest of the French army is going to probably start making a stand in the LOC. This battle has felt... It's been fun, but it's been kind of long. I don't know if it was a regular 60-minute, maybe it was a 70-minute battle. Oh yeah, it's been going for almost 40 minutes. It was a 70-minute battle. It's like Austria's trying to finish off Yushin. I don't know, you guys tell me in the comments at this point, who do you think is going to win? Like, honestly, who's going to win this fight? I still feel like it's going to be the Austrians. I feel like they still have got it on the upper hand, but, you know, that disastrous cav charge they had, plus the infantry, Massena countercharging, it was beautifully played. Maybe that'll change things. Oh, Saxony coming in for the save. Dang, man, every time they keep switching around. I love this. Keep thinking France is over, especially Yushin. How many times has he been almost dead? Oh, it's an Austrian general here. The Saxon Cav guys coming in clutch, getting another kill, and now Yushin is going to fall back even more. He could probably start in considering LOCs. Looks like an artillery piece abandoned. That was our artillery crew there. And now I'm going to hit a small fast forward here, because it looks like just a little bit of maneuvering here. This is kind of weird. It's not a clear, there's not a clear, some battles there's like a clear, obvious, this is what they need to do kind of thing. I think, if anything, Austria maybe needed to attack this town itself. And maybe they would have then been able to hold down the LOC. However, these LOCs are
Sir,
very...
your general has been killed. This is a black day.
Well, that's sad. But it's usually a very tough fight for the taking these LOCs, I was trying to say. So yeah, they probably are trying not to because their men would be running around here, getting shot while they're trying to run in here. Then they fight the courtyards. The guys in the house still shooting at them. It's very tough. It's very tough to take those LOCs. Some say they're broken. Now Austria does not even have technically these other LOCs. Man, look at this. He's taking artillery.
Our men are running, sir.
Well, I guess his general was dead anyway, so you know. He figured, oh, there he is. Hold on. I think that's the general. Nope. Never mind, that's not him. The challenge, find the general in the field. But imagine trying to find a companion in a mess like this. Like, you know he was in the heavy fighting that happened over here. And they're just wandering about trying to look through every single body. Especially once you get like big piles of dead bodies like right here. That would take forever. This artillery's probably gotten a juicy amount of kills. And they've had such a clear field of fire this entire time. You know, the only cool thing that'd be, it's not even needed, but it'd be aesthetically pleasing, visually pleasing if they had guys that like were moving after they were like, you know, as if they're wounded. Imagine seeing some of the guys like, you know, like kind of Shogun 2 has it. Guys take a little bit to die, they'll sit there kind of just like holding their leg or holding their stomach or holding their head, you know. It'd be kind of cool. Imagine seeing that. It'd be a cool little ad. Like I said, nothing but cinematic beauty. That's all that would be for.
We have killed their general, sir.
How many generals are gonna die? Oh. There he is. Finally found a general. His face down in the dirt. There we go. Rip my dude. Alright. Sorry guys, not really much to say at this point. I mean, Austria's, I'm assuming, not sure where they're aiming. Maybe they're trying to go into this town, but they're sticking together, which is the smartest thing to do. Bernadotte's pushing on them. Eugene's trying to delay them. You have bits and pieces of Massena now pushing forward here. And Austria seems to be dying almost piecemeal. See lines getting chipped up bit by bit. I really thought Austria had this, especially with the disastrous first defense that Eugene had. He just got pushed and couldn't really regain momentum. Once it's swinging against you, there's not a whole lot you can do. But thankfully he did make some distance. I think having that flank there that pushed across, well, that really helped him. And yeah, it was a good fight. This Austrian force is not looking too good. Oh, nice. That could mass rout this Austrian army. Oh, yeah, look at that. Beautifully done. Juking the enemy around now. You may lose his brave hussar. But still, that is a huge win here. The whole Austrian flank starts crumbling. And now Saxony will start rolling up. Now, just like the rest of Austria, yeah, the bulk of Austria is going to go over here. This is a clan battle after all, so this got to take some LOCs. Eugene's going to use his grenadiers. Oh, wow, he has some grenadiers there. Grenadiers to hold the LOC. I don't think they will hold against that many Austrians, though. But still, the rest of the French can start rolling over to this direction. Maybe France can make a stand. 22 minutes remaining. This is another general staff. Eugene's general broke, dude.
Our men are running.
I think that's him, though. His general is not dead, though. He's just running away. Oh, look at that. So many Austrians are running. Now Saxony's going to get to capitalize on that to try to break the rest of this army. But still, that is a large portion of the Austrian forces still here. Now Eugene does have some troops left. This is a very tough, like I said before, a very tough LOC to hold. Or to attack, I should say. But the best quality grenadiers are here for Austria. The rear guard's a little tough, it does look like. You see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 LOCs currently right now for the Imperials. So imagine if they have 5 instead, and then the coalition had the 1, 2, 3, 4. They wouldn't have enough. They need to take some more, or else the Imperials will still win. Even if they take Aspern, it won't matter. Actually, this may chop up the Austrians pretty badly. This LOC is just gonna... Dang. Yeah, this is it, guys. This is literally the last ditch effort by Austria. All or nothing here. And Austria is starting to make a dent here. See, so what he's doing is he's going away from this deadly courtyard, trying to go around it. Maybe even try to shoot through the building.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
But it's probably not going to work out well for him still. And then here comes Saxony, so yeah. I think it's going to be a French victory. I think very hard fought and probably some very, very clutch moments. I don't know if they'll fire. Y'all gonna fire? Here, just so you guys don't get extremely bored. I mean, if it's one little area, I don't know how I feel about, like, you know, fast forwarding and all that, but ooh. What happened? Oh, wow. Whoa, whoa. That slaughtered them. Oh my gosh. I think he repositioned his men. He pulled them out and put them back in, and they went to the right side. I'm assuming that's what happened. But here we go. Now Austria, they are going to be going for the LOC. We do have a counter charge here by some light infantry. I don't know if it'll matter at this point. France has got enough LOCs to make it work, even without just this one. But, you know, Austria has to die somewhere. Might as well die fighting for an LOC, you know? Do or die.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Oh, wow, they took it. Alright, so that's one LOC for the... Ooh, two LOCs. Oh, France is got to watch out because they could have a mass rout here. If you see this, look at this. Austria's trying to go for it. Oh no, they broke. More French reinforcements, so I think they can still do this. It's like one of those last stand type things. It's like, man, like if you're in the battle, it's just, you know, it's a stubborn thing. You know, you don't want to lose your army, or you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna make this easy for you, kind of thing. Let's let the coalition move. I mean, the Imperials may just fall back and just wait out the remainder of this. They have enough LOCs though, so the Imperials can win this pretty easily by just waiting it out. But there's 13 minutes left. We'll see if they attack. If nothing happens, guys, I'm just gonna edit this part out. But if they start an attack and both sides still are fighting it out, then I'll keep it in. So, yeah, we'll just keep watching, and well, if nothing happened, you won't see the following portion.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Okay, looks like they're using artillery on the LOC. That may actually break this guys without even needing to, yeah, look at this. Man, what? It routed them. And then they took this one. Okay, yeah. Saxy's sending in. Here, you can see why this is so broken. Look at this. That's by the guys out here, and these guys are shooting them while they're pushing in. it's super tough to deal with. But still, I think we may have some cavalry finally getting in here.
Our men are running, sir.
Yeah, it's just 2 units left. Alright, enough. I'll just skip to the end, I think, right now. Unless something changes. Like I said, it's an Imperial victory.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
They did take this one. So they have 3 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they technically have this one, so 6. Yeah, unless something changes, guys, I'm just going to skip to the end and we'll see the results here. Alright, guys, so a victory for the Napoleonics, the Imperials, and this one was, I believe, sent in by, the Imperial Guard player. So he got some really good kills with some of his infantry. His artillery got 477 kills. That is some crazy good kills for an artillery piece. But yeah, let's pull up the results here so you can see Casual playing as the Imperial Guard with 1115 for the kills. You have Pius with 1656. Isaias with the Saxon player with 1788, and Dante with 12. On the other side, you have Matt Bob 1639, TT Ross with 1027, Bring Back Militia with 828, and Stanners with 457. So a very, very hard-fought victory for the Napoleonics, the Imperials, and well played by the coalition. They played very, very well. The beginning looked like it was going in their favor. Unfortunately, that kind of just crashed out. But yeah, all right, guys. Well, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed. That'll be it. So until next time, you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, I will catch you all in another video.